Stell Ajero's journey weaves together humble beginnings, breakthrough ambition, and a deep commitment to uplifting others. From impromptu kitchen percussion in Las Piñas to intercontinental stages, his story is one of relentless drive, creative evolution, and the lasting impact he's forging on P-pop and beyond. Early life. Stell Ajero was born on June 16, 1995, in Las Piñas City, Metro Manila. The only son of a public school teacher and a small business owner, he spent afternoons tapping pots into rhythms and turning family karaoke into mini concerts. At age 7, he joined his school choir. By high school, he was choreographing weekend dance classes for neighborhood kids in exchange for pocket money. His parents encouraged stability yet never denied him voice lessons or dance workshops when they saw his passion burn brightest. Those early years, filled with homemade songs and makeshift stages, laid the groundwork for a performer who thrives on connection and creative risk. Career journey. In 2014, Stell's dance cover group, SE-EON, captured the grand prize at the K-pop ASEAN Festival in Bangkok. That victory was more than a trophy, it was a ticket to possibilities that stretched beyond his bachelor's degree in hotel and restaurant management at STI College. Despite juggling heavy course loads, culinary theory by day, choreography rehearsals by night, Stell began saving for frequent studio rentals and forged connections with rising P-pop acts as a part-time choreographer. ShowBT Philippines' landmark audition in early 2016 became the crucible for his ambitions. Competing against hundreds of hopefuls, Stell was the only male trainee to endure the year-long regimen of vocal drills, dance boot camps, multilingual coaching, and personalized nutrition plans. 12-hour practices tested his physical limits, while tight budgets forced him to subsist on instant noodles and Belachon dips. Through every blister and faltering high note, he learned that breakthrough moments demand steadfast resilience. October 26, 2018 marked his official debut as the main vocalist, lead dancer, and choreographer of SB19. Their single, Stell Ajero, showcased Stell's emotive singing and gravity-defying choreography, setting the tone for P-pop's global breakthrough. He co-crafted the moves for the Paxabal EP hits What? And Hanggang Sa Huli, each routine blending Filipino flair with K-pop precision. SB19's sold-out shows from Manila to Dubai cemented their reputation as pioneers of a new pop wave, and Stell's magnetic stage presence became impossible to ignore. While SB19 soared, Stell explored solo artistry. His performance of Circle of Life at Disney Plus Philippines' A Night of Wonder launch in 2022 drew praise for its crystalline tone. On June 14, 2024, he unveiled Room, a solo single that stripped away spectacle to reveal raw vulnerability. The accompanying Room EP, released 2 months later, deepened his songwriting palette with introspective lyrics about home, identity, and creative sanctuary. A 4-city solo tour across the Philippines followed, affirming that his voice resonated just as powerfully in intimate venues as it did in stadiums. Personal life. Offstage, Stell remains fiercely private and deeply rooted in family. He's single and childless, yet describes weekend video calls with his parents as sacrosanct, a ritual that recharges him more than any afterparty. His mother's homemade pancit and his father's quiet counsel are as vital to his well-being as vocal warm-ups. He's also an avid sci-fi reader and urban gardener, tending pots of basil and oregano on his balcony. Intimate late-night karaoke sessions with childhood friends and fellow trainees remind him that genuine laughter and shared stories sustain the heart behind the performer. Real estate. Stell's living space mirrors his ethos: functional, creative, and community-oriented. He occupies a modest 2-bedroom condominium in Quezon City, outfitted with salvage theater mirrors, DIY soundproofing, and a second-hand mixing console. Rather than splurge on luxury, he invests earnings into private coaching abroad, specialized studio rentals, and upgrading home studio gear. He's currently scouting a standalone studio in Metro Manila's art districts, envisioning masterclasses, acoustic fan meets, and collaborative workshops in a space that belongs entirely to his evolving vision. Navigating Metro Manila's notorious traffic demands pragmatism. Stell's daily driver is a compact hatchback, fuel-efficient, agile, and perfect for squeezing through tight streets. A custom JBL sound system lets him rehearse vocal runs en route to rehearsals or airport transfers, turning commutes into productive practice sessions. He's steered clear of SUVs and sports cars, preferring reliability and low maintenance. For him, every resource is better spent on choreography workshops in Seoul or vocal coaches in Los Angeles than on high insurance premiums or oversized tires. Networth. As of mid-2025, Stell Ajero's estimated net worth is approximately 60 million Cuban pesos, around $1.1 million US. This figure aggregates group contracts and streaming royalties with SB19, solo music sales and digital EP revenues, brand endorsements in fashion and beverages, performance fees from corporate events and exclusive launches. His Warner Music Philippines solo debut and upcoming songwriting collaborations promise fresh income streams from publishing royalties, branded digital masterclasses, and merchandise ventures anchored in his distinct aesthetic, mentorship, philanthropy, and lasting impact. Offstage, Stell invests time in nurturing the next generation. As a coach on GMA's The Voice Generations and The Voice Kids, he guides hopefuls with patient correction and candid encouragement, recalling the exact pep talks that buoyed him during training. He established the Ajero Arts Scholarship at STI College, funding tuition and mentorship for underprivileged students with big dreams and small bank accounts. Quarterly masterclasses, streamed to tens of thousands, cover vocal technique, audition strategy, and the emotional intelligence required to weather rejection. Looking ahead, Stell envisions his artistry expanding into film scoring and choreography direction for major productions. He's contemplated launching a production label to amplify Southeast Asian voices, leveraging his journey from karaoke night contender to multifaceted entertainer. At 30, he stands not just as an icon of P-pop's ascent but as living proof that discipline, creativity, and humble roots can coalesce into something transcendent. With each step, be it a carefully placed foot in a dance break or a delicate vocal run, Stell Ajero continues to illuminate every room he enters. That's the story of Stell Ajero, from his rhythm-filled days in Las Piñas to leading P-pop's global charge, nurturing his craft in a humble condo studio, cruising Manila's streets in a trusty hatchback, and building a legacy that uplifts future artists. If Stell's journey inspired you, give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below sharing which chapter, early life, career highlights, personal passions, or his lasting legacy resonated with you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.